daughter said that she's gonna expose everything when she's 18, right? What is there to expose? I've been taking care of you since you were born. What are you gonna expose? Do you know how many CPS cases I've had on me in the last 4 months? And I still have custody of my kids? But then...
That's not a flex.
As I got older, I just had this thing to be with somebody incarcerated. Like, I don't know, I liked bad boys, okay? I'm an inmate hopper, of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby.
What the
People
fuck?
call Ash Trevino TikTok's worst mom for a reason. She made some controversial choices, and she made them online in front of 1 million followers. This is a crazy story of Ash Trevino and why she's known as TikTok's worst mom. So my goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos without sacrificing quality, and to do that, we gotta keep growing. So, 68% of you guys aren't subscribed. You are on TikTok. You've probably seen Ashley or Ash Trevino. Many people consider her the face of bad parenting, but her story didn't just start on TikTok. To understand how she got here, we need to go back to her high school years. In high school, Ashley met a boy named Israel Gress. He was her first love, but they couldn't wait. They got married before she even finished high school. She was 17, he was 9.
Bro, remember the people who got married in high school? Or people have money to be show always goes viral because people go, oh, God, look at that's dumb. And we never learn. It's like they're famous, but they're like not. It's like they're famous and their followers. Some of them are supporters and creepy, but like they're almost like just they like to see everyone get riled up. They like to see the spectacle. They like to see the train wreck. They like to see like, you know what I mean?
19. But marriage
like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old.
Wasn't the only thing they did quickly. They had kids just as fast. By the time she was 20, Ash had her first daughter, Haley. 3 years later, she had her second daughter, Eviana. For a while, they seemed like a normal family, but it didn't last. Ashley started to get jealous of her own daughter, Haley. She didn't like how her husband paid more attention to Haley than to her, so she lashed out.
I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her. Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me, and so, like, I took my anger out on her.
After 9 rocky years, Ash and Israel split. Their divorce was final in 2017. Ash was now a single mom with 2 kids. And
2 kids she abuses.
She was free to do whatever she wanted. She even bragged on Instagram saying she was going to do me and focus on herself. Not long after, she joined TikTok. That was in 2019, about 2 years after her divorce. But her videos weren't just about being a single mom. Some of the things she said and did were seriously controversial. Chasing love in strange places. Ash talked a lot about her love life on TikTok. One thing she always said was that she had a thing for bad boys.
But then, as I got older, I just had this thing to be with somebody incarcerated. Like, I don't know, I liked bad boys, okay?
Still, people were shocked when Ash started dating men who were already in prison. Her first prison romance was with a man named Isaiah Gonzalez. He was in jail for aggravated robbery and taking someone's life. Ash and Isaiah began writing letters.
Taking someone's life?
While he was still behind bars, but their wedding was strange. Since Isaiah was in jail, Ash stood alone at the altar holding a photo of him. Unfortunately, their marriage wasn't smooth. Ash claimed Isaiah stopped talking to her. Eventually, they split up, and she had to go through another divorce. But Ash didn't give up. She got involved with another prisoner. This time, she married Noe Lopez Trevino.
Married another one?
The same as before. Ash was alone at the altar because Noe was behind bars. She even wore a shirt that said, "Just married, Noe and Ash." Once again, that marriage didn't last. Less than a year later, she went on TikTok to announce their split.
Guys, I am officially divorced. Officially divorced. Yep.
Ash kept dating inmates. The more she did, the more famous she got on TikTok.
Who the fuck does this? Oh no, chat.
Okay, so hey, last one.
Chat! Aria! You menace. I fucking love you. Chat, it's that goddamn time. Aria, you are the queen. You're the GOAT. One more motherfucking spin. It's a gamble, chat. I have a bad feeling about this one, chat. Like, it's got bad energy, bad juju. It's about to be a freaky one, bro. Oh, fucking shit. Shout out to Ari. Alright, chat. I guess everybody gotta send me ass pics, every single one of you.
Okay, so hey, last one.
Hey, it's the wheel, not me, it's the wheel. Yeah, I received. Set, bet. Oh god. Nice ass. Oh, that's Turks. Oh, he's tan. Of whose ass? Everybody's. You really want? No. Only if you really want. Not playing. Bro, the wheel has been nice to me tonight. It really has. Receive ass pics is kind of like my jail. I get out a free card. I haven't had to work. I haven't had to take off any clothes. I haven't had to drink. I haven't had to do any shots. I haven't had to do truth or dares. In the group chat. Yeah. The ass pic group chat that I have. Shout out to Aria. You are amazing. Nothing risque so far tonight, chat. Not for me, at least. No gritties. Dude, I had a gritty like 3 times the other night. The other day, I had to take off like half my clothes.
TikTok. It became part of her brand. She even bragged about how many
get rough out
she's
in these
been
streets.
To be honest.
Yeah, be honest. Completely honest.
I would say like 50 to 75.
50 to 75?
And if she got bored with one, she simply moved.
And a bracelet. I'm only wearing shorts and a tank top and socks. No, literally, shut up. I fucking hate you guys.
Moved on to the next.
Like every other month, I would talk to another inmate just because I didn't find myself attracted to the one I was talking to. So I would find another one to run.
Soon, Ash got a nickname on TikTok. People started calling her the inmate hopper. Instead of being embarrassed, she owned it.
Feet pics. You want some? Shake my hips. Shake those things, Gert.
I'm an inmate hopper, of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby.
Ew.
Obviously, it isn't easy to date someone in
She
jail. When the
kinda reminds me of a goblin.
romances fall apart, Ash went live on TikTok and aired all the drama. One of her messiest fights was with an inmate named Jesse. Jesse was in jail for having an illegal pew-pew. He was also a member of a dangerous gang. Ash started dating him while he was still locked up. When he got out, she threw him a party at a hotel. She decorated the room with hearts and roses. Then she went on TikTok and called Jesse her husband.
I don't need a tattoo to symbolize what I am to my husband.
However, their relationship didn't last. Jesse dumped her not long after getting out. Ash was upset. She went live on TikTok cussing Jesse out over the phone.
Nah, don't even say all that. Don't even say all that, bro. Like, F you. Don't call me no more.
Gonna be kept a secret.
Viewers were starting to worry because some of the men Ash dated weren't just inmates. They had violent criminal records. One of the most dangerous men Ash dated was Francisco. He was in prison for taking the lives of 2 females. One victim was almost the same age as Ash's daughter.
Killed 2 women? What happened to women supporting women? WLW. What the fuck?
Dated Francisco anyway, and she didn't hide it. She showed him off on TikTok. Sometimes she even put him on speakerphone during her live streams. When people warned her about his crimes, Ash defended him.
Guys, he's innocent, and I don't care what y'all say, what y'all think, he's innocent. And y'all are gonna see that.
The viewers weren't just worried about Francisco. They were worried about Ash bringing these criminals around her
oh my god.
kids. At first, Ash denied it.
My kids have never been around any of the inmates that I talked to.
Yeah.
However, photos on social media told a different story. One showed Ash and her kids posing with an inmate right inside a jail. In another video, Ash let it slip that her daughters spent time with another inmate after he was released.
The only one that they were around, and it was in a public area, was Jesse. When he came home.
For Ash, dating inmates wasn't just about love. It became part of her income. Whenever she went live with one of her inmate boyfriends, viewers sent her virtual gifts. Those TikTok gifts turned into real cash. At one point, she made £10,000 in 2 hours on a live stream. That's over $10,000 in 2 hours. But even with the money rolling in, viewers kept raising red flags. They felt her choices were putting her daughters in danger. One article described her as a single mother of 2 teenage daughters who has zero interest in raising her children and who is vicariously living her adult.
I don't truly believe she made $10,000 in 2 hours.
Lessons in her 30s. Eventually, someone reported her to Child Protective Services.
Right, I'm telling you, if some of these things come across my desk, if I have a moral compass chat, I might be sitting a little pretty right now. But I like self-doubt. I have so much anxiety. Like I think about my actions too much, and the guilt and like cringe of me selling out and doing something like that would like eat me alive. It wouldn't be worth any amount of dollars, you know.
In trouble with the law.
Like some of these
Child Protective Services, or CPS, is the agency that checks if kids are safe at home.
Man,
They visited Ash's.
Imagine if I was taking some of those checks.
house over and over, but after looking into things, they let her keep her kids. Ash even bragged about it on TikTok.
Baby, CPS has never taken my kids. Yes, I've had like 20 CPS cases. They dismissed them all. Because you know why?
Crazy.
My kids are in good hands.
She didn't lose her daughters, but that doesn't mean they weren't affected. Other kids at school knew their mom was the inmate hopper, and that caused problems.
In the beginning of school, people noticed my mom, and I got like in the cafeteria a lot of stares. And so if I could, I honestly would go back to my old life, to being a nobody to people.
The embarrassment got so bad that they had to start homeschooling, but the worst was yet to come.
How's a mom you're not ashamed of this and you don't stop? Like
in
your
2023,
own kids
Ash started flirting
lives.
with a 19-year-old TikToker named Santos.
I don't have a boyfriend. Let me call Daddy Santos. Daddy, what are you doing? I love you, puppy.
The viewers thought this relationship was weird. For starters, Ash was in her 30s, Santos was 19. That's about a 17-year age gap. But that wasn't the worst part. Her teenage daughter Haley also had a crush on Santos, and the messy love triangle played out on TikTok. In one live stream, Santos was on camera with both Ash and Haley. Then he asked a question that made everyone uncomfortable.
Was this for content? Is this real? Like,
how do you feel that your mom stole your crush?
How do you feel about being bald?
Why would you ask her that? Why would you ask her that?
Haley was standing right there. She tried to laugh it off, but it was clearly awkward. Viewers were furious. They accused Ash of stealing her daughter's crush, something no mom should do.
And how everybody's saying that
why is their crush in the same dating pool as the mom and daughter is the question.
I never knew that. If I would have known that she liked him, I would have never talked to the boy.
But after all the backlash, Ash continued her relationship. She kept posting videos with Santos, acting like nothing was wrong.
And Santos will see everything tonight. Or when I'm in Cali.
Bro, I'm like dumbfounded. Love you, Aria. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bullshit and straight life, like she had to take her daughter's boyfriend. No, she would do anything for attention.
Huh?
But like her other relationships, it didn't last. Santos dumped her. Ash went on TikTok sobbing and cussing him out. Around the same time, her daughters started acting out. For instance, Haley threatened to go public with some family secrets.
My daughter said that she's gonna expose everything when she's 18, right? What is there to expose? I've been taking care of you since you were born. What are you gonna expose?
That's so sad.
And Ash's younger daughter,
you're like going on TikTok to beef with your daughters who are in the other room. What are you planning to expose, daughter? Please tell me as you're in the other room. I would love, like, dude, that's like, what happened in this family? Hopefully they don't call me in. Damn. Wait, why you gotta get up so early? From Bop House exposed shit. Wait, what'd they expose?
Eviana got her nose pierced without permission. She was just 13. Ash's followers saw it all because she was still posting everything online. But that was about to change because some angry viewers wanted to kick her off TikTok.
God damn.
Enough is enough.
Hardworking woman, JK.
Usually, the internet just watches drama happen, but Ash's parenting was so controversial that people took action. It started with a petition on change.org. This is a website where people can collect signatures for causes they care about. The petition was called Ban Ash Trevino from TikTok Permanently. One part of it read, Trevino has built a notorious reputation for her neglectful behavior toward her own children. This goes against the community guidelines set by TikTok, which state that content that harms the online community or individual's experience are not allowed on the app. The petition spread fast. In a few days, it got over 30,000 signatures.
I was
now it has
invited
over
to join the Bop House,
140,000. The movement didn't stop there. TikTok users created the hashtag #UnfollowAsh. As the petition and hashtag grew, Ash started losing followers. At first, she acted like it didn't matter.
300,000 people unfollow me, it's not gonna matter.
I don't want the interview. I want like
because I don't get paid off my followers or
like
my
this analyzing the whole drama.
Views.
She said it didn't affect her income.
I get paid off of my subs, my gifts, and my video views. That's what I get paid on.
But when more than 100,000 people unfollowed her, she couldn't laugh anymore. Her loyal fans were leaving, the pressure was building, and then TikTok finally got involved. After the petition and the backlash, TikTok decided to act. One day, Ash's TikTok account with over 1 million followers vanished. Ashley tried to spin it like it was her choice.
I deleted my account with my 1.1 million followers only because I want to start over fresh.
But everyone knew the truth. TikTok banned her. Luckily, Ash had a backup TikTok account. She popped back up, bragging.
I got my account back. Did y'all miss me? I'm back.
But TikTok
Ew.
wanted her gone, so they hunted her backup accounts and shut them down. Ash tried to stay on TikTok by making new accounts. One got 33,000 followers before they took it down. Another didn't even reach 400 before it disappeared. Each time, TikTok shut her down faster and faster. Ash couldn't keep up. In one of her last videos, she cracked. For once, the tough girl act was gone. Now, Ash's TikTok career is practically over. Her accounts are banned. TikTok hasn't provided an official reason, but for now, it seems there's no way back for Ash Trevino.
They just thought
at
she
least
was
on
icky,
TikTok.
bro.
I get it,
That's
watching
hilarious.
chaos unfold online
you.
can be entertaining. But Ashley isn't just a viral mom. She's a role model to some people, whether we like it or not. So while the internet makes people like these famous, I encourage you guys to be the kind of person the world actually needs more of. Visual venture.
Not for real, bro. Don't even let those people buy into it, not even for the meme of it.